What's up, everybody? Back with another YouTube video. So I realized it's been a while since I posted. I've been traveling in and out of the country a little bit. The war, stuff's going on. Have to move kind of frequently. I can only honestly do so many videos from Kiev, and some of the other places I've been, I can't really shoot videos there. So today I have something kind of cool, kind of special for me personally. So I thought I'd get a chance to share. Lived in lived in Ukraine almost 3 years. And today is the first time I'm actually out in one of the villages, the dachas. So I met a couple people originally from Kiev who I was volunteering with in Poland. They happened to be in the city for a few days, and so they invited me out here to one of their families' dacha villages. So today we are out in the dacha of Silo, which is about an hour and 20 minutes outside of Kiev. And so this is my first chance to get to see what village life is in Ukraine. So let's go check it out. The house is at the moment. Plenty of wildlife out here. Little baby duckies. Hopefully I can go through here without being attacked. Tisira. Hi, puppy. Здравствуй. Иди сюда. Иди сюда. Hey. Hey, see, добрый. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off while I get some treats out and see if I can make friends with this little guy. We went from being Mr. Grouse to a friendly dog. As I've showed you guys in some of my other videos, always carry dog treats. The house here, I have a garden, cherry trees here. So in Ukraine there's two different types of cherries, so sweet cherries and sour cherries. This is a sour cherry tree. Bird feeder, that's like a sweet water for birds. And then they have their own bees here too. I don't want to really get that close, but hopefully you can see them. So in the background here they have raspberry bushes. And there was a chicken running here with her babies. She had baby chickens and a couple of baby ducks following her too, but she went back here. One of the girls was trying to get photos and chased it away. So keep looking around here. The volunteers and the babushka that lives here, this is her property. And now the volunteer that I'm with, this is her aunt and uncle's, like distant aunt and uncle's property. So this is her aunt's, so we're gonna walk all the way across the field to the uncle's property now. The back side of the property here on the way to the uncle's. It's just a big flower garden, the big garden, squash, every kind of squash plants. And wheat, fields of wheat, typical in Ukraine. So I told you guys in one of my other videos previously that the flag of Ukraine, just the simple blue over the yellow, symbolizes the blue skies of Ukraine over the fields of wheat. So wheat is the national symbol of Ukraine. It's their largest agricultural product as well. There's some pretty big squashes here. So one of the volunteers I'm with, she was originally born in Lviv, and for the last few years she's lived in California. Where's she live in California?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. So she's a city girl, and she's just freaking out over farm life here. She's looking at everything, taking pictures, and she's saying we could just leave her here. So I'm not sure how well a city girl would adapt to farm life overnight, especially Ukrainian farm life. This is something I wasn't aware of. Here in the middle of the cabbage fields of Ukraine, evidently they're growing opium as well. So take a razor blade and cut that. Alright, that's strange. Something I didn't realize. Strange. So we have an electrical outlet plugged in with a cable running down with like things poking up out of the water to hold the electrical cables out of the water as they go across the pond. Not OSHA approved. That's okay. Whatever works. So I don't know how some of the people here feel about being on camera, so I'm have to ask here a little bit and see if I can film them. So Ina, one of the volunteers that we're with, this is her family out here. She said her father had 10 siblings. 8 of them are in the States, and just her one aunt and uncle are still left here. The aunt's property we just came off of, moving to her uncle's property, and this might be a little windy when I turn the camera to show you. This is soybeans, and then I forget what this is called. He says he uses it to feed the hogs. It's not barley, it's not wheat. I forget what that's called. And then they have pigs down through here, and some other things I can hear squawking. Oh my, these geese? Why do I know that squawk? Oh yeah, geese. Familiar on a Ukrainian farm, John Deere combine. Although he said he has problem getting parts, he has to really overpay parts because they're difficult to get here. Up here on the uncle's property, again, a big bee farm. Yeah, crazy. So Olia is wanting to walk through the bee farm while she's wearing vanilla perfume. No joke. And in back, you see the dog in back here? Really sweet dog. He uses a dog to hunt like beavers and groundhogs, things like this for their pellets, for their furs. He told me watch out for the dog. She bites as soon as I brought out the dog treats. She was very friendly. Lean my camera in so you can get a close look at the bees without me getting too close. Come to, excuse me, every time you come to somebody's house in Ukraine, especially in the villages, the dachas, it's always customary for them to feed you. So they brought out a feast for us. A big feast. Oh boy, not wanting us to go back hungry. Hey, so it's a quick update. So the name of the village we're in is actually Orihova. So every time I've heard the word village, it's dacha, but I guess they were calling it silo. And so I've never heard of this synonym. I don't know if it's a difference between Russian and Ukrainian, but I thought the dacha, the village's name, was silo, but no, it's Orihova. So sorry about that. We are still an hour and 20 minutes outside. Just finished dinner with the family. Really good. Remind me of my grandma. You know, we were little, have like picnic outside, kind of out towards the country. So it reminded me a lot of my own family growing up. Got a little bit of deja vu there. Now we're kind of taking a walk around the farm. You see the motorcycle, the dog, everybody's out now visiting a neighbor here. So the neighbors, everybody here is really friendly. Can you imagine they had quite a few questions for me? What's an American doing over here out in the middle of the villages in Ukraine? But good times, so keep exploring. Dug a new well and just put the new crank on it. Saying it's clean, cold water right out of the earth. And it looks to me like we're all going to get to try it. All right. They're giving us a tour of the property, and during dinner when we were eating, they were talking about just kind of the state of affair of things, and he was saying that it used to be for a ton of wheat they could get $5,000 US. Now it's down to $1,500 US for a ton of wheat, but gas prices have tripled. So you can see a lot of, it's kind of putting the crunch on a lot of the farmers here, especially the ones, well, I guess all farmers kind of live out in the villages, but especially the people who live out in the villages and just kind of rely on small gardening and farming to supplement their income. It's really starting to put the hammer on them, basically. Like so many places in Ukraine, farms and in the city, there's your obligatory lada. Walking through the neighborhood here, the village, and so the girl who brought us out here, her dad was born here and her whole family's from around here. And so they were saying that the lady that lives right across the street, when her grandfather was arrested because he was Christian, which was illegal during communism, she took care of and helped the grandma and the kids. So this community's been here for a while and it's pretty tight. Come out here to the family cemetery for the village, and Ina, the girl whose his family's left out here, her grandfather's buried here, I believe her grandmother's buried here, and some other family members, so we brought flowers out, and so I'll walk up here. I don't really want to get right up on it and film, but turn around and show you, look at the beautiful graves. I'll go up, after they're finished laying flowers, I'll go up and film the grave here in just a moment. This one in back looks pretty fresh. I wonder if any of these were from the military graves, military funerals. They have the picnic benches out here so families can come out and still have dinners, celebrate with their departed ones. So this is written in this is written in Cyrillic cursive. So it's Sadobska, Katerina, and Petrivna, I believe the last word on there. And this was July 9th. Today is the 15th, so this was July 9th. They just had her burial, so pretty recently here. So here's the family grave they just did. This is Maria Mihailivna and Vasil Alexandrovich, and put flowers in front of the family name. I didn't really want to show the family name for some privacy. Alright, in parting shots, we're saying goodbye to the family. Oh, there goes the cat in the background. Papa, Giacomo. And go inside, family dog.
I wish I could stay here longer.
Okay, that's it. We've said our goodbyes, so we're getting back in the car, heading back to Kiev now. So, first time to come out to a dacha, a village. It's pretty cool. It's like some of the other videos, of course, I've seen. Food is great. Small knit communities. They walked us around the little village here. Introduced us to some people. Got to see people working with like honeybees. People making new wells to get water out of. So small, tight knit community here, and this is exactly what Ukraine's fighting for. So glad you got to check it out with me. See you guys soon. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.